Nyssa Raatko, the daughter of Nyssa al Ghul, stands as one of the most tragically complex characters in comic book history. She was born in St. Petersburg in January 1775, shortly after her father visited the Russian court of Catherine the Great. During his travels along the Volga River, Raish encountered a Jewish peasant woman in a small village, Nyssa's mother. Tragically, Nyssa's mother died of tuberculosis when Nyssa was just 11 years old, still waiting for Raish to return after he had departed for Persia in 1784. Nyssa's long life, prolonged by her access to the Lazarus pits, was marked by further horror during the 20th century. On September 21st, 1941, during the Nazi occupation of Kiev, Nyssa and her daughter Hanna were attending a prayer service in a synagogue when it was set ablaze by Nazi soldiers. Fleeing the fire, they were both captured. Though the narrative remains deliberately vague, it is strongly implied that both Nyssa and her daughter were assaulted by Nazi soldiers before being taken to a concentration camp. Other members of her family would not fare much better. Her unnamed daughters were also assaulted, while her sons were executed. By 1945, Nyssa was imprisoned at Ravensbrück, a notorious women's concentration camp. Despite possessing the means and power to rescue her, Nyssa al Ghul refused to intervene. There, Nyssa was subjected to cruel experiments at the hands of Nazi doctors. Among the horrors, they injected acid into her womb to ensure she could no longer bear children, an attempt to prevent the birth of more inferior Jewish offspring as they saw it. Decades later, after years of service to the League of Assassins, Nyssa was assassinated in a car explosion in North Africa, having just concluded an operation on behalf of the League. Nyssa's life is a chilling tale of abandonment, generational trauma, and resilience. Her story doesn't just reflect personal tragedy, it echoes some of the darkest chapters in human history, making her one of the most compelling and heartbreaking figures in the DC universe. And that is why